Hello everybody, this is Allstars Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. In the previous episode, somehow the heist managed to go off without too much of a hitch. I'm not going to go into the details of that. But it did work out in the end. Unfortunately, the the formula that we got wasn't enough in order to break the prince's curse. Rather unfortunate. But we have no time to dwell on that as it is time to set off on our next mission. Going to the Isles of the Pagans to find, well, as the Sanctus call them, in order to find an artifact called Draco Dios for Luis. Why he wants it, who knows?
Well met, eh?
Now, before we set off, because it's going to be a while, we're going to be stuck traveling for quite some time.
Now what am I
I'm going to hit up
Stop! Wind up here.
the King's Rock.
Hang on, what if... Isn't that...
Sure seems like the bigger the cannon,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Hey, is that tiny face yours? Not that anyone who doesn't know you personally would know it's you at that size. If people didn't know the King's magic protected you, I bet they'd find it pretty hard to believe your face was in the top 20 now.
Besides,
Yep, we made it in the top 20 in very convenient timing for what happened. First is Ford, and as always, Luis is next. After him is still Godot. What the... Guess the support for the top 3 outweighs pretty much everyone else. Hard to tell considering how small the others are, but I can kind of make out Rella. Tells you how popular she is considering she's not even a candidate.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
And what do they say? Through the power archetypes, here borrow past hero souls. As if yet thou art one who hath made a small ripple. In the time to come we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. Thou must not fight alone. Together with brave comrades, thou must delve into the possibilities with the souls of the heroes. I know we aren't really aiming for you to become king, but if you're protected by the royal magic, I suppose that means we owe your supporters our thanks.
Now what am I to do?
Alright, now then, if you have any last-minute business that doesn't involve leaving the city to take care of in Brilehaven, now's the time to do it, because like I said, we're going to be traveling for a while, which means a fair amount of story.
Ready to depart?
Oh, time to weigh anchor already? You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Virga Island. Now then, let's sail for new lands. Oh, and also the Magnus brothers are going to be joining us.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Looks to be about 3 days away. Well, let's get to it.
Oh,
Seems like an odd route to get to Virga Island. Why can't we just go straight? This region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. We must go around and across them, lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? Hope Stroll can handle it. Juna and her 2 thorns in our side. Tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Yeah, the Magnus brothers are joining us on this.
Tally ho,
Jolly
then.
good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Virga Island gently as can be.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
there's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nura speaking.
Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Ha! While at sea, Heismay sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients while cooking. Yes, a new activity whenever we're sailing about. 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island, I think. Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. That's one way of putting it. And it is something we are going to have to do, the fishing, I mean, for a certain dish, but for the most part, we're kind of going to ignore it. I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. Ugh. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. I'm not sure they even care.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but gotta admit, the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. I'd love to see you say that to Nurse. Oh well, checking the pantry.
Got it.
Alright. May as well at least try to talk to them.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Assuming I can find them. He's probably up on the deck. And then here we are, deck. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually.
Speaking of,
This is some running your man's put together. Full of weird things, what I've never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner, too, does he?
Alright then.
Alright, off to the kitchen. Because, with Juna having joined our group, there's new recipes. Sweeter Than Poison, Cursed Love Ballad, Secretest of Secrets. Okay. Alright, let's cook. Can't do that. We need a Lord of the Lake. Can't do that one. Need a white peach turnip. We can, however, get this one. Sweet assortment of fruits and vegetables can even cure the most insufferable heartache. Restores 100 MP and cures Hex for all allies. I only wish I had more Dream Eater moths so I could, you know, cook up some more.
Okay, so...
I think that's the dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
Got a second?
Now, the most important thing we have to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then you pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Wow, if this tastes as good as it smells, won't that be just amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in there. Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute. And these, look at how they shine. Hoo boy. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase. Preparation. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Food can tell if you're worried, you know. Put your positive intentions into it. It's bound to show up in the end. It's smelling great already. Wow, what a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the heart of whoever eats it. Alright, and now we've got a new book we can read. There are more books now. Maybe Juna added a few to the collection. Books I could read are Top Secret Poetry, Do Not Read. Bold block letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? If I read this, I may gain more courage. Let's read it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Choirs like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Alright.
Woohoo, 5 whole points. Alright. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so be careful with what you say. Yeah. Oh, of course, another one right after I needed it. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
I don't anticipate any monster attacks like we'd see on land, but you never know. I'd best keep the emergency lights on just in case. Although, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner.
Got it.
If you think I'm going to take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown, think again. You want to try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Luis won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear? Yeesh. Hey, Mid, I was half thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner was going to sink any second. But I did a decent job running today. And of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, yeah? Not that I'd have set foot on one foot on it without Lady Juna being here. Right. Anyways,
let's head there
back to the lounge, because we're going to read more poetry. Also, if I recall correctly, we're going to want to have electrical power on these guys. And unfortunately, I've only got the basic one, but it'll have to do. Let's see. Stroll. Do I even have electrical power for you? I do not. So be it. Fire? Hold on, let me check something. Okay, then. I've changed some things up. Not everybody could get a electrical skill, but I did just remember something that I said we were going to look into. And we need to head to Academia for that.
Would you look at this?
Ah, it seems you have another new ally, and this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Ah, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration? Yes, yes. Special experiments. You had to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle, or by purchasing them. Let's see, she's already got a speaker mask. Let's see, adds a resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. This basically gives her access to... to the various archetypes' abilities. However, this does take up her accessory slot, and she can't change mid-battle. I don't have a whole lot to work with. I may as well make one of these. I'm gonna have to make all... So, you do have to make all of these, I believe, for an achievement. So, may as well. Oh, and you can't make masks of archetypes you haven't unlocked, for obvious reasons. Let's see. Don't have to have studied them, but you do have to have unlocked them. Well, that's going to be a problem. Suppose the best I can do with Juna is give her the Magic Seeker mask. One-time weakness to ice. Oh well, I'm gonna keep Juna in the party for the moment.
Oh, you'll come again.
Okay. Now with that... Oops, wrong one. We're gonna read the poetry again. Clusters and cryptic phrases and abstract drawing fill the pages written in some sort of chant. The whole section has been struck by two thick lines. A few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. The same passions, yep, increases our courage even further. Getting close to that next rank.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. Salty air makes it so much worse. Hilkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging my weapon... by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern of such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Right. 2 more days until we'll be able to search for that lance. I say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like.
This is... Alright.
And because it's Idol's Day...
Got it.
I found these cramped sleeping arrangements amusing at first, but the novelty wears off fast. I keep hearing things at night too, and I don't know what it is. We got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. Yeesh. We've just finished a game. 'Twas most illuminating. Assigned watchdog or no, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Figured you lot wouldn't be much use in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstanding and pretentious speeches. Alright, I'm gonna say let's make a serve. And we're gonna finish reading Top Secret Poetry Do Not Read. Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something?
Alright.
Alright, that gets us another 5 points. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world is deepened.
Now then.
And we should, with this, yep, reach rank 4 of Courage. Dauntless.
Courage. Why, that's...
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's been split in two, and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water spheres in Brylehaven. But by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Boy.
Del, you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Do you know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate, best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Get off.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Huh. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. Huh? I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. The storm likely approaches.
I see.
If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sight of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Here.
And here you go, lad, a drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Eugif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Just sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you've prepared. Oh boy. Alright, well, if you hadn't made preparations already, now's the time to do it. Stock as many electrical attacks as you can.
You having a laugh?
What's this monster's problem? If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line. Pretty sure we'll have more to worry about than just Lady Juna. Sea monster is still about. We can't let it damage His Highness's runner.
No way!
What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yet here it is, carousing through a stormy sea.
What to do?
I don't especially mind the shaking, but all this creaking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something fast, we'll surely flood. This rocking. I can hardly stand. I can't go on like this.
Seriously.
Bloody hell, can't stand these floating rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry up and do something, will ya? Let's go.
What is that thing?
you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need? Oi, Del!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del?
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over here!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Alright, to switch out party members during battle, press LB to access order view, then select party. Switching members consumes 1 turn icon. Yeah.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness! This'll be over soon enough. That's your opening, Captain.
Should I bother with the legs or just focus on this thing?
I'll show you. Now for a grand maneuver.
Let my power support you.
I can at least do this,
Sting.
so that Stroll can hit it with ice.
Now they're weak to something
General!
Ah, shoot, that's right, I don't have the multi-hit attack yet.
new. Hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Magic
Stroll.
Knight! Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in their
take
weak
Magic
spot.
Seeker.
Roar!
Masked Dancer. Gale.
Now, this thing, obviously weak to lightning, doesn't seem to have anything else, though.
Is that only a... This is only a...
Ow. Ow.
If we can take out some legs, that'll be less attacks to deal with, right?
Be
Hit
frozen!
their weak point.
Okay.
Magic Knight! Not let us fight! Not this
Don't have
Magic
anything that does
Knight.
multi-hit.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Ah, but the legs aren't.
We won't
Lovely.
hold back. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Twas needed.
Don't watch me. Howling wind. Sorry, my mistake.
Now,
General!
It would be a waste to do it to that.
Distracted. That should make things a little easier.
Is that all?
Let justice
Okay, I'm gonna have Hulkenberg and Wilhelm focus on the face. The others can take care of the legs.
That's your opening, Captain. Gale.
I shall vanquish evil. Be
Hit
frozen!
their weak point. Keep it
Is
up,
it for all that we strive for? Oh, bolts of lightning!
No point in holding back on our MP usage on this.
This'll be behold this power. Howling wind. They sure don't give up easy.
Now, General! The power of ice! You see that?
Although,
Bloody!
This is nothing.
Everyone okay? Gotta heal up.
it's okay. Alright, and that's with a defensive boost.
Anyone get on healing duty. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Magic Seeker with healing power.
That helped.
I owe you.
Thank you.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Can't let it go
Thanks.
unused.
Helpful as ever.
Might have been a little overkill, but yeah, I don't care.
General! Hack and slash!
I step with blade in hand. Oh, bolts of
Whoops.
lightning!
You know, I pressed left. I figured it would go from that leg to the head.
Hit hard.
Ow!
My limbs feel heavy.
Lovely.
Stroll's been
been hit with a sickness.
By this power.
We're in trouble with him.
We can do this.
Thank you.
Ah, right. Malady.
For you. You might say it's to die for. This should be good.
I've only got the one. Lovely.
I'm worn out. General! I'll cut you down!
Right on target.
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath of
Stroll.
knighthood.
For all that we strive for. Burst, Hogenburst. Pull yourself together.
Lovely.
Ah, it sprouted more legs.
What a
Nice
shame.
dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Well, that's something at least.
Magic Seeker.
We're in trouble with the
Lightning.
weakened.
Alright, forget hitting the
So,
legs.
I'm worn out.
Alright, let's swap them out with Heisme. Really? Why?
Let's see how this plays out.
is with blade in hand.
Not doing synthesis, not using certain things. Fine. Why can I not switch out when I'm afflicted with a malady?
You hit their weakness.
Makes no sense.
That's your opening, Captain.
Can you help?
I'm worn out. Guarding seems the wise move.
The legs are back. Watch out. Only if. Is that all? Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
No, we can't.
Stroll
Well,
can't
now
take
we
any
can.
more. Someone heal him.
I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
That helped.
My thanks.
Twas needed.
This masked dancer. Let's keep cool.
Thank you.
Ah! Be ready for anything.
Thanks.
I'm obliged. Ice magic knight. Oh, bolts of lightning. Got them right in
Let's
their
go.
weak spot.
Lightning.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Is that all? Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
My thanks.
Roll.
Wasn't
Someone get him
enough.
back on his feet. June is knocked out.
Disappointing.
We gotta wake her up.
Oh, come on. Lovely.
Not like this. Someone help, please.
Well, I got bombs of life for a reason.
June is down.
Let's see another day.
Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Time for my grand comeback.
Ugh.
Bloody dog.
June is knocked out.
Hit hard.
We gotta wake her up.
Still fight.
Captain's down. Someone help him back up.
Ugh.
Forgive me.
Alright.
Will you yield?
No, we will not yield to reality. Okay, yeah, no, we're taking Stroll away from General. May as well put on Swordmaster, having the... Shoot, where was I going with that? Oh, right. Having multi-strike abilities would be very useful. I don't know. Perfect Punch. Plus the weakness to strike, which I completely forgot it had. Yeah.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs.
If this
I
keeps
know.
up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
By this power. Lightning.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Dancer.
Sable Dance. Turn this to dark.
Watch me.
Nah.
Gale.
In the name of justice.
No
I
synthesis.
shall vanquish
Lovely.
evil.
All enemies. Yeah.
Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice.
There we go.
Blade in hand. Oh, bolts of
Brokenberg
lightning.
got them right
So
in their
come
weak
forth,
spot.
royal soul.
This is just what I need. Howling wind.
Swordmaster.
Go for another rising slash.
The legs retracted.
Observe the enemy.
That should make things a little easier on us.
Oh, power of heroes. This is nothing. Only if this is.
There. Now he's not getting extra turns.
That'll mean less attacks again, right? I call upon a royal soul. Keep it together.
Thank you.
Bit of
I call
healing.
upon royal power within.
Just gonna keep doing the rising slash.
Right on target.
Takes out the legs.
I come. Burst forth.
Brokenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's go. Lightning.
You hit their weakness. I'll show you. That's your opening, Captain.
Let's hit Stroll with this, and then we can hit him with a
I shall
slicer.
vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
Is everyone
Nice
let justice
Stroll.
prevail?
Whew.
You need training.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Captain's down. Someone
Crap.
help him back up. Is everyone okay?
Not
Gotta
over
heal up.
yet.
Hey, wake up. I'll go with this. Fight here.
Still fight.
Juna,
Are you
okay?
prepared?
You look like you're about to
Hack and
drop.
slash.
Observe the power of heroes.
Brokenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
take
spot.
I was thinking, do I gamble on it taking him down? And yes. Okay. Probably should have swapped out Stroll a long time ago, but oh well.
Applause, please.
I feel stronger.
I would hope so after a fight like that.
I admit, it feels good to.
I shall strike.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Okay.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat. After bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. You must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off will get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean.
on?
Well, we managed to defeat the monsters, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. Now then, there is one person in particular I am going to hang out with. But I'm going to hang out with everybody, show you all of them. That being said, whoever you hang out with, you will get an accessory that gives you +5 in all stats no matter what. So feel free to choose whoever you like.
Well then.
Okay. Oh, may as well start with Juna.
Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? You like listening to me sing, do you?
Wait a second.
Good timing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Juna seems to be in particularly high spirits right now. Maybe we can have a genuine conversation. Thank you. Go on and have a seat.
The truth is...
I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. What errands could you send them off on here? Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him, and I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to the Virga Islands.
Well?
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. Well, they sure are fond of you.
Got it.
They seem pretty attached to you, Juna.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, they're rather fond of me, I suppose. Or my songs, at the least. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at a safe distance. On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember their suspicions about what transpired with Gladel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey!
But isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? Hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears. Huh? Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Wilhelm, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep. Wait, did I fall asleep? Wilhelm, and you stayed here the whole time? It hasn't been that long.
Thanks.
Really? Well, thank you anyway. I was so sleepy I even had a dream. That hasn't happened in a long time.
Look at this.
Oh, right here. I've been meaning to give you this, but I kept slipping my mind. Aeon Pearl Ring. This is a charm I bought before we left Brylehaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I'd bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you'd put it to much better use on this journey. Take it. I better get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers would come looking.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp.
As the clear surface gives, the party gets a good...
Yeah. We'll hear you once we've heard everyone else. Whoops. Yeah, whatever.
What now?
Alrighty then. Aeon Pearl Earring. Aeon Pearl Ring. A ring given by Juna. All stats +5. Now, let's see everybody else. Fidelio. What do you want? I'm trying to guard Juna here. He's such a bloody bother. If you got something to say, out with it. Despite his words, he seems a little more open to me. Now might be a good chance to talk. I wasn't even aware Fidelio was an option. Alright. Fine, but only a little bit. Not like you'd shut up about it if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? If you're trying to get close to me, you're wasting your time. I just wanted to chat.
No.
Couldn't lie to a mirror mate. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity to See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What, do you think I was going to thank you for yesterday? Not at all. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you ended up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that, at least, thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is. You really don't trust me.
Then...
Of course I don't. That's how I got this far in the world. Especially while looking out for Basilio, the dunce. Everything is a threat. Well, debt's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll return that favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shite. Losing my damn mind out here. Whatever. Here. Now bugger off. Handmade flute. Saw a Parapus peddler in Brylehaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how its sound wards off evil. Not planning on dying out here with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We'll be at the encampment soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm. Tell that clumsy driver of yours, if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sail it myself, and I'm dead serious, like. Yeesh.
As the clear...
What to pick? What now?
Alrighty then. Handmade flute. A flute whose sound wards away evil. Given by Fidelio. Like I said, I didn't even remember him being an option to talk to, but okay. Okay, that was Juna, that was Fidelio. Back deck. Anybody here? Nope. How about down in the engine room? No, nobody down here? Okay. Izame might be up on the watchtower. No. Oh, we can also talk to... Oh, come on. I wasn't going to snap at you to buzz off or anything. Oh, come on. Let's go to the special sitting spot like always. Think of the ocean view. The sun feels so nice, doesn't it? Sea feels way different from yesterday. I don't think we'll be seeing any of those monsters.
That reminds me.
There was a rumor about a tribe of fish people living out here, but it was probably just that monster. A tribe of fish people?
Hold on.
Like a village of walking fish, or something like that. I think it's just some tall tale, but it's intriguing, isn't it? With the sea, I really feel anything can happen. The depth, the waves, the tidal currents, it's just swimming with mysteries. I mean, for sure, it's chock full of all these unknown creatures, you know? Sounds delightful.
Thanks.
Thanks for not making fun of me for what I just said. Often we fairies get treated like mere superstitions, too. It's because we hide ourselves so we're not found, but sometimes it feels like we're outsiders. Like everyone totally forgets we exist. It's not like I want special treatment or anything, I just want people to see me as me. But I'm grateful, because you do. That's why I'm able to resist thinking things like, I'm so small and insignificant. You're not insignificant.
Yep.
I know, and what I'm bearing's bigger than any of those doubters out there, right?
Hey there.
You can have this. It's just something I picked up on the deck this morning. Rainbow scale. Ooh. Those fish people, their scales are supposed to be rainbow. With this, maybe we can still believe they aren't just superstition. Probably came from that monster, but pretty things are pretty. The sea is like a mother, everyone's mother. It's the place we were all born, so I'm sure it's still got more miracles it's hiding. It's getting dark.
Let's call it.
I think Nurse is looking for a place we can camp out. Let's get ready too.
What to pick?
Huh. It's blue this time. Oh, well, guess I'm just gonna have to live with whatever I get from that. Rainbow scale. Rainbow colored shell given by Gallica. All stats +5. So yeah, like I said, they're all gonna do the same thing. It's just a matter of who you want to spend time with. Alright, well, if nobody's anywhere else, then everybody else is probably on the front deck.
Let's go.
Alright. There's Stroll, there's Hulkenberg. Huh. Oh well, at the very least I can take care of them. Not too sure we can spend time with Norris, considering he has to be piloting the ship. The sea's so calm, it's like yesterday's storm never happened. Runners riding smoothly, monsters slain in our wake. I could hardly ask for better. Stroll seems to be in high spirits. Maybe now would be a good time to have a genuine conversation with him.
Yeah.
Great. I was hoping we'd hash out what's next. Been trying to think of ways to outlet Luis, but all my ideas feel full of holes. An idea comes to me, but I end up thinking Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that, and I'm stuck from there. Even you're having trouble? If even you're struggling, maybe there really is no fooling him.
Huh?
You have that much faith in me. There's some heavy expectations.
Oh, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center. They were slinging all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. Next time it was in the carriage. The roads are so rough, we could hardly keep our arses in our seats, but there you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I liked you too. Never imagined I'd be entrusting my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than I, but now I really do think of you as a true little brother. Big bro?
Hold on.
My big bro Leon? Nope, sorry, there's something wrong with that. Right, I'm afraid not. But seriously, I am grateful to have someone I think of like a brother. Grateful for you. You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here. In life, I mean. Right. Well, since I'm already oversharing, I might as well give this to you. Here. Nacre bracelet.
Take this.
It's a handcrafted item I picked up in Brawlhaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They're said to ward off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on shore. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you are irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it.
Looks like we've entered the reef area. I think we can set up camp around here.
It'll be all right.
Tomorrow we'll arrive at Verga Island. We've got to get that lance Luis mentioned at all costs.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Well, there goes waiting until after we've seen everyone's... Yeah, whatever.
What?
Alright. Not great bracelet. Jewelry given by Stroll. All stats +5. Alright, now let's see what Hulkenberg has to say. Parting the very waves to go on. An incredible sight. What say you, Wilhelm? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. Hulkenberg seems in high spirits. This might be a chance to have a genuine conversation with her.
Indeed.
Quite right. Come over here, then. Seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night's events risked being labeled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Verga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel has held up quite admirably, considering the haste with which it was constructed. One can no longer cast aspersions on Nerissar's talents.
That reminds me.
Calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His consternation was most bewildering. You don't feel sick? I take it you don't get sick, Hulkenberg? Sea sick? It strikes me as an odd concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced a ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. Storm howled through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so that I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself. This trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I stated I was searching for His Highness. A particularly rude cur yelped, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea?" Of course, I received naught in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifferent to my concerns or even my perception. If the prince has truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die. You have allies now.
It'll be fine.
You no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. You deliver such thoughtful words with such an effortless haste. Hope is with me now, alongside a multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with the brothers Magnus amongst our ranks. So, tell me more about your travels.
You are curious.
Truly, they may not contain anything of interest.
Take this.
Ah, yes, I have something I wanted to give you. Temper your expectations, it's but a trinket. Narwhal's horn. Quite some time ago, I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly it wards off the sea's myriad dangers. Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun should soon retire. The encampment that Nurse spoke of should be visible to us soon.
As the part.
What to pick? What now?
Alrighty then. Narwhal horn. Horn given by Hulkenberg. All stats +5. Alright. Now, where are the other two? Ah, I forgot to check the lounge.
Hello?
Yeah, no, we can't spend time with Norris. On the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps just stay away from now. Yeah. And if I'm right, because there's nowhere else to look for him, Basilio should be in the kitchen. Yep. Would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity awaited us. Suppose you're too young for something like that mess to tire you out. I'll have in mind to meditate and recover for a bit. Care to join me? Good answer. Have a seat right there. Ah, I give up. 'Twas a fool's errand to attempt to meditate with all this incessant racket. Surely you hear this pandemonium as well. It is the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sounds of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflicts the Ujif. Fish in the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
Well,
Above all that, however, the surface seems peaceful to complete about face from last night. Or a complete about face from last night. Its appearance, at least, calms my soul. You can relax. It is soothing. Just let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. I suppose even they must realize the futility of agitating a fight on a vessel this small.
then
So, am I wrong to assume this is your first voyage across the sea? I've never been quite this far from land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished
I
together.
believe.
That holiday occurred at this time of the year. Sure was popular with many others who had the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a secluded rocky area far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were Ujif. But in hindsight, I so dearly wish I would have stood tall and simply enjoyed that moment with my son. No concern for the judgment of others. When my son pulled a fish from the sea, he said, I guess fish will bite anyone's hook. In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a Ujif like him. I never stood up to the discrimination. In my cowardice, I ran from it. And in doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being a Ujif. It couldn't be helped. Couldn't have done anything about it at the time. That's how I justified it to myself, at least in the moment. Yet now, I think differently. I was wrong then.
My apologies.
I apologize. The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute for rousing conversation. It's no recompense, but allow me to give you this. Falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you've heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet crafted in honor of it. That great bird seeks its prey in the rivers and seas and dives from a great height to seize them. It is a hunter which makes no sound and leaves no traces in its wake. Perhaps it is immodest to say as much, but I like to think I once possessed these same qualities. Ha! One day I'll regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Asma and I discussed various topics until we reached the camp.
As the clear surf the pop.
What to pick?
Alright. One last talk. Basilio. You really fixed that hole in the runner? Thought we were sunk there for sure. Gah! How long have you been there for? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good chance to improve things with him a little. Agreed. Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you in line? Sure, but let's go topside. Would be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
I have nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep me traps shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, well, actually, there's one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With the bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even going to make it to the Virga Islands? You feeling anxious?
Huh?
What? No chance, mate. Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. I can flop down on his beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. Heard stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday, and that wave. I see those white crest waves out in the distance. That means the ocean current's got to be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell, got to be. That means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. I'd give any man the shivers. I should have done more swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about this sort of thing. You really trust him.
Well,
You really seem to trust your brother a lot.
yeah.
Well, Dell's the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean. Got it?
Here.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here. Take it if you like. It's a Parapus charm. White Sand Rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Well, this one's just a novelty shop knockoff course. I used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Dale gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I still can't remember how happy I was to get it. Or I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon? Hey. Not one word of this to Dell. Not about the charm and not about me. You step out of line and I'm going straight to Lord Luis. From here.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
So, our arrival's tomorrow. Phew, we're finally done spending our nights at sea. Now then, yes, our arrival is tomorrow. However, I'm probably going to end things off a little bit early today, because what's coming next is a whole bunch of story. We've only got about 18 and a half minutes left, so... Oh, that reminds me.
What now?
May as well do this with the time that we have. White Sand Rose. Parapus a Parapus talisman given by Basilio. All stats +5. We'll be hitting Verga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be useful to Count Luis? Then you better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. May as well at least find the brothers and talk to them a bit.
Come on.
Don't much like the sea at night. There's no knowing which way the waves are coming from. I think about accidentally falling in. Right. Well, anyways, I think with that, I'm going to end this episode off early today, because like I said, a whole bunch of story coming up, and I only got about 17 and a half minutes left. So, yeah. Rather this not turn into a 2-hour episode. Honestly, hour and a half is already too long as is, but if I didn't do that, then it would take me years to get through these games. Well, with that, if you guys liked what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.